a game, and I played one, and not in real life, like, it's like on YouTube. Come on. That's why I don't like when I'm in the corner. That's why I don't like when I'm in the corner. That's why I don't do corner shots in my team. Okay, I'll give it to him. What the heck?
That's his first foul. Well, out of the break, guys, he's managed to turn it over twice now, and that doesn't bode well for the rest of the quarter if he doesn't shake out of it and tighten things up. Two wide open fight.
Oh, it's not in my car. That sucks. Very good.
Right on target. A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how many roles a player has later on. Especially for a guy like him. He's not quite sure of himself. He's not a go-to guy on a regular basis, but it does help him when he finds his stride early in the ball game.
Okay, he wants to talk. I'll leave the party. I'll leave my party. Yeah, I'll leave my party.
This one.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him
And Andre Iguodala.
the hoop.
Well, I tell you, that really sets a bad tone, especially this early. I mean, I'd rather see him commit a hard foul than give him an easy two like that. Show that you're willing to protect the basket. Make him earn it at least.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks.
What?
You've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Boston on D, and it's off from three-point range. Here's Boston now. Here's Roberson, and it's blocked. Stolen by George. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. Kept alive by Boston. So the whistle blows on the shot, and two free throws for the contact right there. That's on Goran Dragic. Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And both free throws good from Gibson. Dragic. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Dragic. Charlotte on D. Outside, George. Iguodala, right side. Another miss by Iguodala.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only one falling.
Here's Dragic. Hood comes in with the double team.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Charlotte trailing. Batum with the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Fox. Batum's got a couple of threes now in the first for Charlotte. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end. And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer to them. You know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Doubled by Aldridge. Neto kicks to Green. Off target from outside.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Aldridge, no good.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And Cannon gets it to go.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. The shot by Bellinelli, no good. Boston trails by 3. Here's Neto. And the shot falls short this time.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, it was just a terrible shot. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
19 seconds left in the first quarter. Baldwin the basket to call his time. They get the rebound. Over George. Prince fires. And once again off the mark by Charlotte.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's Charlotte up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. To start the quarter, players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade.
I just woke back up.
Charlotte is doing, guys. What do you think?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
On the floor for Boston. Andrew Nicholson out. There's Zeller. And there's Roberson. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's George in the small forward spot. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Passes it to Baldwin. Jacks up a three. A shot by Batum, no good. Boston trailing. The three from George. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And here's Charlotte. Prince in the corner. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Hood. George with no one around.
What the heck?
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Charlotte making some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Cauley Stein. And Green subbed in for Prince. And then for Boston, Daniel Green. He's checked in for Hood. And Raul Neto subbed in for Roberson.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
The pass to George.
Why would you bounce past it like?
Here's Fry. It's deflected. Zeller. But they get it back. Second chance shot. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from George.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin. Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Charlotte making some changes. Cole Aldrich is checked in for Fry. Turner comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Dragic in for Baldwin. And then for Boston, Noel's checked in for Zeller. Allison comes in for Nicholson. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Paul George.
So out with this.
That's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. So Boston ends up going with the new group. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Boston trails by 3. And here's George for 3. Offensive rebound. Shoots over Turner. And again, Paul George. George has got 5 now.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Kennedy's checked in for Levine. That one misses. Outside, George. But Trey gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Wadley's checked in for Charlotte. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Outside, George. From deep. It's hauled in by Adams. Charlotte in the lead. Cannon dishes to Turner. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. From deep, George. George misses
No
again.
foul right there on Todd
His three-point
Gixton.
shot has looked awful here in the second quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of his slump, but he needs to give it a rest and try something else.
Dragic kicks to Turner. Adams outside. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 13-footer. And he hits the jump shot. Adams has got 6 points.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And George with this stuff.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. Shots good by Turner. Boston trails by 5. Roberson the pass to Iguodala. Good for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Turner. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Charlotte leads by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Paul George really making a difference here.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
They've got Adams. Channing Frye out there with Batum. Then there's Dragic. And it's Levine at the shooting guard position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Now George, after the missed 3 from Goran Dragic.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. That's good. At least as I look at it. That's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Boston
trails by 9. The 3 from George. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. And it's 13 points for George.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Tries it from 19. Good. He hits the jump shot. George has got 5 points now this quarter. From deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, he hit that shot, Kevin, from the sub.
You got to have some guts to let it fly from that far beyond the arc.
To the paint. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And it's Bellinelli in for Goran Dragic. Boston trails by 3. From deep, Green. Noel dishes to Green. Kicks it to Gibson. Poke loose. Batum with the steal. All sorts of time. And Charlotte again with the bucket. Batum's gone 4 of 8 from the floor. 50% on the night. Neto kicks to Gibson. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Some changes for Charlotte. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein for Channing Frye. And Baldwin subbed in for Levine. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Paul George comes in for DeMarre Carroll. It's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Roberson in for Raul Neto. The three from George. Drains the three-pointer. George has got 11 in the second half.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
For the tie, and another basket for Boston.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
The high post shot. Charlotte again missing. And here's Boston for the lead. Rebound by Aldridge. And here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping the fast break chance.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Paul George really making a difference here.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Charlotte making some changes. Longley's checked in for Batum. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Baldwin. Charlotte trailing.
Set up.
Here's Prince. Now the dish to Vonleh. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Vonleh's got 6. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Yeah, clearly they were starting to show signs of fatigue, so coach wanted to give them a second to get their win back.
Charlotte making a switch. Turner's checked in. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Iguodala. Tyler Zeller comes in for Taj Gibson. Nick Collison's checked in for George. And it's Green in for Andre Robertson. Dishes it to Vonleh. He feeds it to Aldridge. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. And Charlotte leads by 1.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
That shot missing. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Hood. At the elbow, Green. Goes up to the stripe. They get the rebound. Collison. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Adams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Dragic comes in for Marco Bellinelli. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Ashe. Gibson comes in for Tyler Zeller. George is checked in for Nick Collison. And it's Andre Robertson in for Green.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's Charlotte. Do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. On the floor for Boston, Andrew Nicholson out there with Damari Carroll. Then it's Green. Then it's Noel. And it's Neto in the point guard position. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And stolen by Noel. Here's Carroll. Another shot. Wiggins the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, nice strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that. There's something you don't see very often out of this guy. Looked like he was shooting a medicine ball.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Castanetto takes the three. And slam dunk by Noel.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it. Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
The feed now to Carroll. Batum with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. The layup missed.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And here's Neto outside. Brings the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That's on Goran Dragic. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Noel. Gibson comes in for Nicholson. Paul George, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. Rodney Hood subbed in for Daniel Green.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home.
Also, GA, the battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Fry passes to Levine. Again, Levine missing. Levine's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. George, that's a two-pointer. And right on target with the swish. George has got 28 points for the game.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Adams' shot is good.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Yeah, and I like the effort we're seeing because it's going to take that kind of effort, not just from him, but from the rest of his teammates as well if these guys want to pull it out. That's the deal. Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Charlotte trails by 5. Dragic dishes to Batum. Outside, Levine. Here's Dragic. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Checking out what Dragic has had. He has 8 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
And so he makes both. Leading by 3. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hits it from 3-point range. And that's 31 points for Paul George.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the 3-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the 3-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Oh, good on the 3. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Levine.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
No good from Gibson. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. And Pride kicks to Dragic. Adams outside. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Buries it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
The 3 from George. Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I'm ready.
Both teams making some changes here. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
A try by Iguodala.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out.
Feeds to Vonleh. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. He dishes it to Cannon. And Bellinelli kicks to Turner. No good. And that's an intentional foul. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
That is a big battle. Ooh. I don't like how they put the music in it. Don't report me. Hopefully I'll get Carmelo Anthony. Then he'll be my center. Time to go on my career mode. Okay guys, that's gonna be it. Bye. Sorry guys, that I lied. Bye.